Hello, everyone. Welcome to 10-Minute Tasting. I'm Adam Hanover, store manager at Rosewarth in downtown Boston and the Area 72 Barista Champion. But you're more likely to recognize my co-host today, Regional Director, Mr. Marcus Eckensberger. Marcus, welcome to the show. And I'm sure you're all watching this on Marcus's channel rather than mine, at Meckensby on Twitter. Before we begin the tasting today, since we have so many new viewers starting because of my esteemed co-host today, I just want to kind of give a rundown of how the show is going to go. So the design is to finish the tasting in under 10 minutes, so that you can have a quick coffee tasting on a 10-minute break, in downtime on your shift. But each week I will have a new co-host who will share a coffee of their choice. We'll sit down, have a guided virtual coffee tasting right here on Periscope. And then we'll have a quick conversation about any number of topics related to Starbucks. With that said, Marcus, this is a chance for some of our viewers who may not know you personally yet, some of our hourly partners who haven't met you in store, kind of get a chance to know you. So welcome to the show, Marcus.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. Hi, everybody. Marcus Eckensberger. I'm the regional director here in New England North. And I have the wonderful responsibility for our business from Boston up through northern Massachusetts, the New Hampshire seacoast, and the great state of Maine. Very happy to be here in downtown Boston with Adam today, tasting one of my new favorite coffees.
Awesome. So Marcus, since you mentioned the coffee that we're going to be tasting, what exactly are we tasting today and why did you choose this?
Well, I chose, as you can see by the bag in front of us, our 2015 Reserve Christmas. Number one, I thought it was just unique and aspirational that this is the first time we're offering coffee from our own farm, Alsacia in Costa Rica, to the public for sale. And then we combined it with some aged Sumatra to really, really elevate our Christmas offering. The other thing that was unique about this coffee is we didn't just offer it in our reserve stores. So we're actually offering it in about 3,000 stores across the system. So it's about 40% of Starbucks. So very, very excited, and it tastes great. So I'm happy to share it with you today.
Awesome. Yeah, Marcus, I'm really glad that you chose this coffee. I've had a chance to sample this with a couple of district managers, a couple other store managers at this point, and it's been really popular in the store. I'm really excited to have it this year. So with that said, I've already got it poured out for us in our sample cups. Marcus, would you like to lead us through the guided coffee tasting?
Sure. If you want to go through and just smell the coffee if you happen to have it. So I'm getting a light cocoa aroma and just a little bit of a hint of spice. So we have this brewed in a French press, which really enables the coffee to dance with the water for a little bit longer than it would in some other brew methods, and really extracts great flavors and oils from it. What do you smell, Adam?
I pick up a lot of the subtle spice from this. I know the aged Sumatra that comes out in the Reserve Christmas is in a greater quantity than it is in the Christmas Blend Vintage 15 that we're carrying in every store. As a result of that, some of the syrupy body and a lot of that spiciness that you get from the aged Sumatra kind of comes to the surface. So I tend to pick up some of that woodsy balsam aroma that you're intended to pick up.
Awesome. All right, let's go through and give it a good slurp.
You'll notice Marcus has a better slurp than I do.
I don't know. So as you spray it across your tongue and aerate the coffee, where are you located?
No, I tend to pick it up kind of towards the middle of my tongue, not as far back as I do with the Christmas 2015 that we did a few weeks ago. But I pick up a little bit more acidity in this as well.
Yeah, definitely lighter. For me, it hits me in the front, kind of washes to the middle, and then it's gone. So it's very pleasant, very balanced cup of coffee, but also light, much lighter than our traditional Christmas blend.
So now that we've located it, what kind of flavors are you picking up, Marcus?
Light cocoa, definitely the woodsy that you mentioned.
Yeah, you're right on.
And
I totally agree. Yeah, kind of the sweetness of the Hacienda Alsacia kind of comes out with this coffee. One detail about this coffee that I kind of had to hunt down a little bit to find is that this is a pre-roast blend, unlike our regular Christmas blend, which is a post-roast. Because this is roasted lighter than our regular Christmas blend, we were able to combine the Latin American and Indonesian beans together before roasting. And it really gives you kind of a unique flavor here that you don't pick up with the Christmas blend. I'm not overwhelmed by the aged Sumatra, even though I do pick up a lot more of that syrupy kind of sweetness. But I do get a lot of that kind of light woodsiness from the Hacienda El Sacio. It's a really phenomenal roast. Any last notes that you wanted to share on the coffee, Marcus?
No, that's great. And we actually have a helper here today. So Rory Dugan, one of our district managers, is helping us through my Twitter feed. So Rory, any comments or any questions are we getting from the field? Anything you could share?
Yeah, actually, there was a question as to if this is the same as the Reserve Aged Sumatra.
This is not the same as the Reserve Aged Sumatra. That's a fantastic question. The Aged Sumatra just launched today, actually, and the Aged Sumatra is also an incredible coffee. I actually can't wait to taste that on this series in a few weeks if I get a chance to.
Awesome.
Anybody who wants to be on to share that with me that day, by all means. That is a great coffee. Have you had it yet, Marcus?
Not yet.
So
we'll have it after.
The scents that you will pick up off of the beans of that aged Sumatra are like nothing I've ever smelled in a coffee before. It's described as having a leather type aroma, saddle leather, and I was a little surprised to see that on the bag, and as soon as I opened it up, it smelled like a really rich leather jacket. It was just, there's something so welcoming about that coffee, and it's really good. So both excellent coffees, but definitely both different coffees.
Great. Great. Awesome.
Anything else from Twitterland, Roy? Awesome. So now we can launch into the last kind of few minutes that we have here, Marcus. A little bit of conversation. If you'd like to have some more coffee with me here, we could kind of chat over how holiday promotion and everything is going.
Sure.
So before we get into the promotion, how about share a little details about your career here with Starbucks for some of the partners who may not know you.
So I've been fortunate enough to be a Starbucks partner now for 11 and a half years. I started my journey as a district manager in New Jersey. I've held various roles, company-operated district manager. I had the opportunity to work in our licensed stores as a district manager as well in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and upstate New York. And then I came back into the company-operated business as a district manager in Midtown Manhattan during the company's transformation in 2008. I've been leading the team here in New England since 2010. So I've been in my current position about 5.5 years, and just really, really happy and fortunate to be here with all of you.
Awesome. Yeah, I can share, Marcus. I think the company
execute on all these promotions each week. It's been great, and it's been amazing to see what impact it's had in our business, and really driving customers in and keeping it fresh and exciting. And we're having record-breaking results based on the efforts of our partners. So thank you.
You hear that, partners? Record-breaking results. Thank you for all that you've done over these last few months. And now that it's starting to wind down, Winter 1 starts in just about 3 weeks. We've already got the promo workbook on the Retail Hub. Marcus, what are you looking most forward to?
You know, I thought last year when we introduced Flat White as part of Winter 1, it was a game changer for us. Not too long after that came the Barista Championship. So, you know, Adam, which you represent the area very, very well in that role as our champion. But I'm just looking forward to focusing in on espresso as we get into Winter 1. And one of our favorite coffees, Casa Cielo, is returning. So, you know, there's a lot of cool things coming for partners, partner-facing, whether it's Barista Basics changing or Chromebooks and just some other things. So very, very excited about Winter 1.
Yeah, I see the Latte Macchiato starting to come out with the Flat White, and I definitely think the commitment to espresso that we've been showing in the winter last year and carrying over into this year is going to be really a boon for this company, and I'm really excited about it. Any final thoughts for us, Marcus?
No, just thank you for having me, and thank you for taking time out of your busy day for this. I would just please give a heartfelt thank you to all of our partners and to our customers. You know, it's just, I know that you have choices on where you want to work and where you want to buy your coffee, and I just genuinely appreciate you coming to us, and thank you for being a partner and a customer. So thank you.
Yeah, Marcus, thanks for joining me today. Just want to give a reminder to everyone that if you'd like to rewatch this episode, or if you know someone that missed it live that would like to see it, it will be available on Periscope for about the next 48 hours, after which time I will have it uploaded to my YouTube account. The links for both of those can be found on my Twitter account, @SombreDeAdam.